All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. Hello. 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 Why is this game so quiet? That's better. Okay. Let me get that going, and we have that up, and we have everything there. All right. I'm a little early today, about 5 minutes early today. And that's fine, because I want to play more of this game. Whoa. What was that? Oh yeah, I changed the walls and stuff. I remember that. I remember. I'm a genius. I know stuff. Okay, have they added anything new? Because last time they added new stuff, and I was very happy. Okay, no. Just Ocean Friends, and only the one special order. Okay. This is fine. Hello, I'm J.C. Stevenson in point of fact. Welcome in. It is wonderful to see you all. I write stories, I play games, and today I am playing Gacha Capsule Shop Simulator in Akihabara. I own those. I cannot go to the Cone Beanie though. That annoys me. I would like to go. What's playing that music? No, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, are my robots repaired? They are. Okay, I have those 3 on fill, you on cashier, and those 2 on repair. That cat is just sliding around. I'm currently in the process of getting all of these machines here upgraded to these machines, and then I want to get all of these machines upgraded to those machines, and then I will probably be finished with this game. I am very happy with this store, but the cat's already, I have so many people out there. Okay, well, let's open up. We'll get everybody going. These are all fixed too. I bought a bunch of these machines and it didn't help as much as I hoped it would. Because they still come up here and go to the register, as opposed to going to use the machines. So I don't know if maybe I should like grab one. Let me grab one. Move it over here. Right, maybe if I have one over there, like maybe if I move them around a little bit. I don't know how the AI works in this game, so yeah, we have that going. But my store is pretty well complete. I just have to get upgraded to all these machines, and I have all of these shelves now, and these make a buttload of money. The only thing is I kind of have to keep an eye on the cash register, because otherwise this guy, even though he's really good, even though he's like the best cashier in the game. Jennifer, oh my god, okay. You are dismissed. Hi Jennifer, welcome in. I started early. I started early because Siren seemed very tired, and she wasn't gonna start. She wasn't gonna leave until she could raid into me, so I figured I'd start a little early. So, welcome in, Jennifer. How's it going? Thank you guys so much for coming up here and clogging up the line, as opposed to using any of the multiple machines I have to do this job. Oh my god. I'm glad it's going well. Is this one out here? I'm glad you're doing well. Today was a good day for me. I had to work and it was hot, but that's kind of normal right now. So that's cool. I'm cool with that. I don't love that I have to run the cash register all the time. I would like it if you could put in another cash register. That would be the thing that I would want, is if you could put in another checkout lane. Because this is kind of ridiculous. Also, it still bugs me that I have that many of those machines and I still have people coming up here asking for change. Hope you had something cool. I bought a big old bottle of water. I usually do when I go out and work. Because it is very smart to have water. It is generally pretty intelligent to have extra water when you're doing manual labor. But I've got about a week left at corn picking, which I really shouldn't have said yes to picking corn this year. I am very, very tired of it, but I felt bad because I didn't want to leave my cousin high and dry. She would have been in trouble if she was trying to do it all herself. She's 18 and going off to college, and she's looking to earn all the money she can, which I respect. And I was like, well, okay. Like, I can't exactly say no to that. Well, I mean, I can, but I'd be heartless. And as we all know, considering I've been playing Kingdom Hearts, I do not like the Heartless. So, you know, there's that. Thank you. All my robots are out of battery. Although the line is sure shortening up. I do feel like this game is running its course now. Like, I do want to get all of that upgraded, but I feel like I'm making so much money now that almost everything is a little irrelevant. Like I said, I would love it if I could get a second checkout lane. That's the only thing that I would really want right now. And, you know, like, I guess you could do the collectibles. Like, maybe I could do that too. Like, it might be fun to try to finish all of the collections. Woof, that was a rush. Let me clear out the coins. Let me refill the cat dish. Let me get back to the register. Hey there, buddy boy. Yeah, some streamers stop playing games like these after a while, which is understandable. Well, like, not to put too fine a point on it, like, the games are fun. I really enjoy these types of games. I guess I didn't know I did until I played that first one, the video one. I was like, oh, this is really fun. And then I saw this one, and I thought, well, I don't know if this will be fun. So I played it off stream, and it turns out it was really fun. Nope. So I'm like, okay, I'll go all in on the simulator meta. Why not? In general, like, they're not very expensive games either. So it's not, like, difficult to, like, buy them or afford them. There's certainly no issue with that. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna try to read chat a little more today. Oh, Siren. I guess I could have waited, Siren. I started a little early. Oh my God, the birds! The birds are here, guys. The birds are coming. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me get a thing here. I better get a shout out. I better get that. I'm sure I have so many viewers who are not. Check out Siren, ladies and gentlemen. I play with Siren usually every Friday. Hello, Daylin, Yukati, David, Funtree, Jennifer, Yan, Yukati, Seraphis, David, welcome. Don't let the truck has come in. I'm in trouble. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. You know me. I've been Siren's chat. Emilio, welcome. Hello, everybody. I'm in Siren's chat, usually being a little bit cringe. The C stands for cringe, if you didn't know. I'm Jay. I'm a VTuber. I write stories. I play games. I changed the store a little bit. And I have been recently on a simulator game kick. And right now I am playing Gacha Capsule Store Simulator, Akihabara. I did get hit by truck coon. And if you think I look bad, you should see the truck. The C stands for cringe. The C stands for everything, to be honest. So I've been on a simulator game kick, and this is the one I've been on for a while. And I very much enjoy it. So I am running a Gacha Capsule store, and yes, I have robots. The C stand exactly. The cringe C is what it is. So, basically, you just run this store and you try to... You stop? You try to keep things running and managing and fill everything up. I've never seen you in... Anyways, I'm Daylin and I'm forgetful. What are we talking about? Hi. Hey, Daylin. I got you. Imagine if that's how... I know. I will say that magnet is one of the best things. No problem, Siren. Thank you so much for the raid. No, Siren, thank you for streaming today. I hope you enjoyed. And if I don't think I'll see you on Friday, and I'm going to be working all day tomorrow. Please, Siren, have fun on your vacation. If you don't know, Siren is going on a vacation. She's going to a convention. So everybody here, please wish Siren and Seraphist, the happy couple, a good little vacation. They're going to a convention. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have a blast. Am I playing music? I am playing music. So yes. But thank you, Siren, for the raid. Again, everybody, I'm Jay. I write stories, I play games, and we're playing this today. I will be playing GTA 5 on Friday. I need to grind out some money. I have not priced you? Have fun, you two. Yes, enjoy the vacation. Relax as much as possible. I know it's apparently difficult on convention trips. I've never been... Well, I take that back. I've been to one convention. When I went to Japan a couple of months ago, I went to Anime Japan. And that was my first anime convention, which, by the way, was very cool. So, yeah. The only problem, so the robots are great. They work after hours and they don't stop. The only problem is that they need to charge. And because I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait, you're all charging? Okay. Because I don't know what's filled and what's not, I have to kind of wait. How could you? No anime I went to Anime Japan in Japan. Or Anime Expo? Hold on, I have the brochure. Give me a second. I'm gonna go find the brochure. I have the brochure. Give me 1 second. I will go get it and I will read it to you. 1 second. Yes, Seraphist, please make sure she has a fun trip. Also have fun yourself, Seraphist. Okay. I just realized I can't read Japanese. So how about I just take a picture of it and I'll show you on stream. Good, Seraphist. I am glad to hear it. I still have the brochure. You're gonna get my light reflected on it. Yeah, don't have too much fun. Don't have so much fun you end up in like a jail cell. That's the wrong kind of fun to have. I wish like my light wasn't so reflective, but it is. Okay, hold on. All right, let me go desktop. There you go. Oops. I always click the game after I click off, which is not what I should be doing. There we go. That's the brochure. Anime Japan 2026. Those are the dates. You can see them right here. You like my pet cat? Thank you. It is shiny. Next stream still, guys. Hi, welcome. We're streaming live from exactly. You guys want? They'll end up doing a. They'll end up doing a IRL stream from prison. That's what we don't want. Yes, don't have too much fun. Yeah, the cats are great. You have to pet them. But yeah, this is the only anime convention I've ever been to. Right here. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. As much as I enjoyed it, it was not a great convention, and I found out later that it's more of like an industry convention as opposed to like a consumer convention. So it's mostly about like talking about new IPs and stuff like that. But like, it was a cool thing, and to be able to say the first anime convention I ever went to was in Japan is pretty cool. So I'm not gonna like knock it. It was fun. I'm glad I went. The tickets were not that expensive at all. They were like $20. So it was really cheap. So yeah, no issue at all. All right. But yes, the cat, so there's two cats, and actually petting the cats is good for you. I'll show you guys next day. Okay, so these guys are all charged. Let me repair them real quick. Okay, so now I need to order. So it was fun. It was so cringe. You'll never know how cringe it was. So I've got to keep my supplies up. And this is a pretty massive expense in this game, but it's okay because I actually kind of enjoy it. I'm gonna have to pull. Okay. So these guys will stock all that stuff by themselves, which is fine. The other thing I need to do is I need to start buying more of these. So I've been buying, these are like 300,000 a piece yen. So I've been buying 200,000. So I've been buying like 6 of these at a time. I'm actually gonna wait until they, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Let's. We're cool. We can do what we want. We have free will. We have free will, don't we? But welcome in, everybody. I am not nearly as talented as Siren, so I appreciate your patience with me. However, I do have red hair instead of pink hair, so that might be part of it. So part of the problem with these, you have red hair, nice, Daylin. So part of the problem with having the robots do this stuff is they just automatically do it and I can't tell them to stop. So I will empty this and they'll come try to refill it. And it is very frustrating. So I have to like stop, but it's okay. We have fun with that. By the way, guys, if you look at the poll, I read poetry at the end of every stream. That's my shtick. It's my thing. And see, he's automatically refilling the bottom one. Because that's what they do. Now, the nice part about it is that I believe he only has 50 because I only ordered 1 box. So I should be able to fill this up and then sell the machines and then fill this box back up because each box holds 50. But it really bugs me that it doesn't actually... So yeah, okay, so I only have 1. I'll explain a little bit here in a minute. Okay. So what you actually have to do with this is throw it out into the street because they won't go pick it up out in the street. And then I gotta sell these. So I only have 1 machine on the back wall for every pack, and then I have multiple machines. I have multiples in these rows over here, but I want to have 1 machine on the back wall. I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way or if I'm going to start putting multiple right next to each other, but I kind of like the idea of having a back wall that sort of displays everything I have. So what you do is you order machines. There's a bunch of different types of machines. You can set the price for them. I usually do suggested price and then round it off. You can also pull Gacha too, which I will do later on. But these are the highest end machines, and I'm working on getting those. Wrong one. But when it is 600,000 for 3 of them, it doesn't take long for you to burn through all of your money. Budget, welcome in. Welcome in, Budget. How's it going? Oh yeah, I was talking about the poems too, so... you guys can vote in the poll for what one you would like me to read. If you do not recognize them, don't feel bad. You go fix stuff. I do a lot of reading. I wish I actually did more reading now, but I don't. Pretty good. How was your day? My day was good. I worked a lot. Needing to bet. Yes, I will talk about that in a minute, Daylan. I was confused for a moment because you were talking about how fast money was going and then you welcome budget. Yes, I need to welcome in budget. Hey, David. So if you look in the top left corner, you will see day, a time, all that stuff. But you'll see 3 little icons. The first 2 are buffs you can buy. Right? And the second one is the cat buff. By petting the cats, you can increase your luck daily, and it goes down by 1 step every day. Right? So, right now, gold is capped. Gold is as lucky as you can get, but it will go to white when I end the day. And we will do that shortly here. Okay, so you're gonna go to cashier because I don't need you to do anything else right now. Okay. Yeah, let's buy 3 more. I could just as well, huh? I ain't gonna get any cheaper, huh? I have free will. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I buy? I've never had that happen to me before. I don't know what had happened to me. The moment I woke up, I was running a shop in Japan. The memories were someone else's, but I knew it was still me. Still, I've got a shop to run. That time when I got reincarnated as the owner of Grab My Balls, the Gacha capsule stop. Now I can satisfy all my needs. Siren got me, boys! Siren got me, boys! That's funny. I was wondering what was gonna happen if I got hit by a car. That's hilarious. I need the nyan. I need the nyan. Siren got me, guys. Truck Coon got me. I think that was the title of my first stream, the time I got reincarnated as a gacha store owner. Don't put them in there. Why would you do that? I swear these robots, their intelligence is so artificial. So the machines I have over here only hold 50 gotcha balls, and the ones up there hold like 70. So you have a whole, it becomes a whole thing trying to manage all this stuff, and I really enjoy it. But I could also see how some people wouldn't. Okay. Now I have them assigned so that they shouldn't fill. What are you guys doing? I have them empty. Oh my god, I'm so mad at these robots now. That's fine. We'll just throw it out in the street and I can get isekai'd again. Sorry, cats, you can eat. Go ahead. So I've been working my way over about 2 rows a day, sometimes 3, depending upon if I make a lot of money. But now I need to reorder. Actually, I need to pull. So I need to. So, okay, we're going to pull some gacha. And the reason is I need to refill the shelves. So we're going to pull the expensive ones first. So you actually have to pull them to get the bonuses over here. And they give you a monetary value. That one's gold. I don't generally spend much time looking at them because to me they're just money. I kind of wish that I was a little bit more of like a gacha fan for this. I might really enjoy it more. But instead, I am just a filthy capitalist who wants to make money. So that's all I do. So how did Siren do on her adventure? Did she get all the billboards? I was in there watching while she got she was trying to get the billboards. Also, this game isn't nearly as exciting. Although I guess it is kind of exciting considering that I literally got run. Okay, I got 3 drums in a row. There's a good one. I have got so many drums. So I usually try to pull like 10 of each. And then what I'll do is I will just fill the shelves. And that way you get a variety up there. I also have so many shelves now that it's actually like hard to get them empty. I used to sell them out every day. Not anymore. Lily Pad, welcome in. Well, she got you in the end, didn't she? So I will say, yeah, the Siren raid did end with a bang, David. How's it going, Lily? Welcome in, man. How's your day, LilyPad97? By the way, guys, if you don't, LilyPad97 on Twitch. Phenomenal streamer. Phenomenal artist. I was distracted, so I don't remember if she got the billboards, but I do remember she locked in to get the last billboard. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Have you heard of a gacha game like Nikkei? Yes, I have heard of all of those. I've just never played any of them. Well, I take it back. I played Limbus Company for a while. I had a friend who wanted me to play Limbus Company, so I played it for a while and then fell out of it. So now I don't play Limbus. You have a chromatic one? Dude, she's shiny. They let you do this, huh? It is Japan, I guess. Let you do that. Big Tire did a ton of tiny stream fixes, but slacked off on what I should actually do. I am kind of like that. There's so much stuff I need to do with like what I want to get set up for my streams and stuff, and I just never do it because I come home and I'm tired and all I want to do is goof off, and then I feel really bad. You're gonna be 200,000. Don't like it, don't pay it. But I'm glad you got a bunch of stuff fixed, Lily. I was thinking. Anyways, I gotta duck out, get dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Dalen. Thank you for swinging through and saying hi. Always happy to see you guys. Always happy to have Siren's chat here. Siren has a good chat. I need to, I was gonna try to stream tomorrow. Frame rate a bit iffy? My buffering is fine. I don't have any dropped frames. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Dylan. Is anybody else having frame issues, or is it just Lily? It's like 18 FPS. Looks good, sounds here. Maybe refresh the page, Lily. You are going to be 25,000. Don't like it, don't buy it. None here. It looks like it's just you, Lily. I have no issues on my end. OBS isn't telling me I'm dropping any frames. Are you downloading stuff, Lily? I was gonna try to stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I have got a bunch of work I have to do. Because Siren usually streams tomorrow and she is going to be gone, so I was gonna try to sort of fill in if possible, since a lot of my viewers are Siren viewers. But I have got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I have got a, but no. Hold on, let me check my Twitch page. Hold on. Let me open up Twitch on my end. Am I, no, I don't see any frame rate drops on my end. No, everything's fine for me. Yeah, everything's fine for me. I don't see any frame rate drops. No, not that one. Yeah, everything's fine on my end, Lily. Sorry, man. I'm back, Jay. Was here ravioli? How was your ravioli, you Cotty? Welcome back, by the way. I know Twitch always tells me that I have bitrate issues because my bitrate is set technically too high for Twitch. You don't have a price on it? Let me fix that right now. It was good. I'm glad to hear it was good. Let me check my stream manager real quick. Let me do a little bit of a check. Yeah, no, bitrate's fine. Whoa! I just got raided? Witch! Welcome in, Witch. How was Warhammer? I was lurking in Mask stream for a while. Flower Magus, welcome in. Welcome, everybody. I just got everything finished in here. I have to reorder stuff. Hello, Witch. Good to see you. I was lurking in Mask stream while I was getting set up, and then I had to start early because Siren was gonna raid into me, and I didn't want to make her play. Hey, what? Wait, out of the way. But yes, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Okay, that's done. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Jay. I'm a VTuber. I write stories. I play games. Today I am playing Gacha Capsule Store Simulator Akihabara because it makes me happy. For those of you who do not know, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is up over here. YouTube's over here. I keep you two separate for your own safety. Feel free to chat with each other. Budget says hello. Welcome in, Flower. Welcome in, Witch. I fixed it. You had 1,000 tabs open. That would do it, Lily. That would do it. For those of you, let me grab Witch's thing for YouTube side too. For those of you who don't know. There we go. I can throw that over here. A little shout out. For those of you who don't know, me and Witch have known each other for a while. Then I had to go on break and we didn't get to play together very much. And I got to play some Warhammer with her the other day. I wasn't streaming it, she was. Witch is a cool girl. I like her a lot. She's fun. So if you have a Twitch and you want to check her out, by all means, please do. They just can't handle, oh my god, we're getting fighting words going. Hello, everybody. Exactly. We're feral here and have not... That's true. I have not vaccinated the YouTube audience as much as I should have. That's on me. I am a bad YouTube content creator. It is my fault. I will do better. Okay. All right, we can close for the day then. I believe that's everything done. Okay, so you'll see the cat goes from, for those of you who don't know, you will see that up in the corner up here now, the cat is white instead of gold. And then if I pet 2 cats, it will turn back to gold, and that will increase my luck. There are 2 cat. Well, there's actually more than 2 cats in the game, but you can only pet the white one and the black one. There's a striped one somewhere too, but I can't pet it, and I don't know why. So usually I try to wait until both cats have come around because I want to have the best luck for the day I can. There it is. And you're just phasing through everything. I respect that. There you go. So Maneki Neko final level. It's right here. And petting the cats boosts the luck. So now I have 5 out of 5 luck for the day. And then I will buy events, and so these increase my the spawn rate of people who come to my shop. I want to do ocean friends. That's why I said don't. That's why I said if you find a billboard, don't hit the billboard, because you actually do buy billboards in this game. Did the cat just do a quick? The cats here are a little mystical, not gonna lie. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you can buy all this stuff. So the decorations I have are really bad right now, and that's because I am literally just getting this finished up. I just changed the walls and the flooring and stuff, and I am gonna one of these days get the art on the walls to be not terrible. Influencer here. Now, 10 out of 10 blobfish? I do. Yep. He's just sitting at the entrance waiting for people. So I really enjoy this game. The problem was that, yeah, there's actually a lot of people who walk by. There are people who are dressed like Goku. There are people who are dressed like Saitama. Like, you will see them every now and then, sort of just walking around. I've got to get rid of these machines out here. I will do so one of these days. But yes, the influencer is very much kind of a Hatsume Miku clone. And you won't see her again until tomorrow, so... Alright, you go refill stuff. So the only issue I have with this game is I end up doing the cashier literally every single day, because none of the cashiers I can hire are fast enough to keep the line down. And then what I have to do is I have to go grab my magnet and empty my coins, and I literally, this is all I do during the day, and it is kind of crazy. However, I make so much money, and it's all because I have all those shells for figures. They rake in the money, which is kind of crazy, and I'm happy about it because I need to get those other machines. Well, need is a strong word. I want to get those other machines. But I find these games kind of a little bit relaxing and a little bit therapeutic, I guess. I've said this before, what I'd really like is to be able to put in a second checkout lane, but they don't have that option. Exact change. Thank you, sir. So yeah, but the line is literally doubled up. And the robot is way slower than I am. Like, way slower than I am. And if they're in line too long, they get mad and leave, and then you lose money. So this is what I end up doing all day. I like how I bow as well. Well, I went in Rome, as they say. I'll make sure to go grab these. I also want to refill the cat dishes. You could work at European Aldi's? Do they bow at European Aldi's? See, now they're not bowing because they've been waiting so long. So they get mad if you wait too long. Aldi's cashiers are monsters, are they? I've been to an Aldi's and they seem fine. No, they're incredibly fast. Oh, okay. Oh, you were? Oh, so it was you were the monster, Magus. I understand. We have one of those self-reports in chat. 4450. Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day. Although my bow is nowhere near as elegant as theirs. Is exact change. Thank you, ma'am. I need one more zero. Almost undercharged you. Guy in the yellow coach. Exact change. Thank you, sir. They have a 200% buff to scan items. Ooh, that's a good buff, though. Oh, no, I have a sumo wrestler. Sumo wrestler damages machines. Get out. Where are you at? Get out. 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 The sumo wrestler comes in and just walking, they damage the machines. So you gotta get rid of them. They don't bag your bags and you need to keep up bagging or they will throw it at you. Really? The flower lore coming in hot. I respect that. I actually used to work at a grocery store in high school. But I was not allowed to throw things at customers. I wanted to at times, but I was not allowed to do it. Point storage is full. Ah, there we go. 391. There we go. Thank you, sir. It's exactly like a conveyor belt put to the max. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. When you work in retail, it's either you work 10 days there or 10 years. I worked there for like 3 years in high school. And then I quit when I went to college. Yeah, don't give away too many of your secrets there, Magus. You're gonna have, people are gonna know you then. You don't want that. You gotta be a mystery, wrapped in an enigma, inside of a maze. Oh my God, 150? Putting my kids through college. Let me walk you out. Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day. Come back again. Hi, the star pupil. Exact change. Thank you, ma'am. Opti! How's the AC/DC song treating you? You know, not bad. By the way, guys, like I said, I'm probably going to do GTA 5 on Friday, and there's going to be no VOD of it, because I'm going to be listening to copyrighted music the whole time. Because Los Santos Rock Radio. And I don't care. Welcome in, Opti. How's it going, man? That's too much. Thank you, lady. Yeah, I worked as a shelf stalker and a bagger, a grocery bagger. When I was 16 to the age of 16 to the age of 18 for about 2.5, 3 years. And it was a good job. So I enjoyed that. You used to play GTA 5 with your twin? I didn't know you had a twin. More lore? Which one of you is the evil one, Flower Magus? The intrepid among us must know. So I'm at the level where I don't get new stuff every time I level up, which is kind of sad. But I do get another thing. Oh my gosh. Dude, this guy is just a big spender. Don't try to hypnotize me with your boobies, Mask. You know you can't do that. Welcome in, Mask. How's it going? Every time I hear that, I imagine Flower's an only child. You have an older brother. Again, you're giving all your secrets away. Jay, you know that's such a silly question. When there is one thing I have learned about twins, it's that they are both the evil twin. Oh, see, I haven't interacted with that many twins. Is that true, Magus? Are both of you evil? Is that the true lore? Oh my god, this guy's got them all fixed up. That's awesome. So these things ended up being a really bad buy, which annoys me, but it is what it is. I bought so many of these because I thought it would alleviate the counter, and it does not. I mean, I still technically make money, but... Ooh, that one was close. Twins are born evil. Oh. That's good, interesting. And a little half-sister. I have an older brother and 2 younger sisters. I gotta collect all this. Let me get the coins. So I have all of the coins. 4 million yen. And one of them absorbs the other's evil. Okay, well, which one of you did the absorbing then? I've got to do so many more polls. You? Oh my god. The evil ones are always in my chat. I respect it. I can buy 3 more of these. 3 more rows. I want to get this whole store as those, and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. When I was in school, I was an evil little child. Well, I mean, weren't all children evil at some point in time? Only one older sister, total opposites. I'm gonna be honest. Primal Roar. I'm gonna be honest. I am kind of an odd one out in my family too. I am like very not opinionated. I'm very much kind of a go with the flow kind of guy. I like being quiet, and everybody else in my family is either opinionated or a little loud. So I feel that, my dude. You know, the whole opposites thing. Thanks, guys, for walking directly in front of me while I'm trying to work. I respect that. I respect that you made this all about you. That's it. Thanks, guys. Making life so easy on me over here. Robots. This is why AI is never going to take our jobs, guys. Stay weird, J Coffee Stevenson. That's me. The C stands for coffee. The C stands for it doesn't stand for coffee. All right, I gotta sell these. Let me sell these real quick. Welcome in. Yes, weird. Welcome, welcome. How's it going, man? Still have corn? Yes, I'm gonna be picking corn until next week, Wednesday. About 2 weeks. So about another week. I'm gonna head to bed. Been a long week. Thank you. No, thank you, Witch, for raiding in. Thank you. Get some rest. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please get some rest. Chill out. I probably should, like, you know, say that, like, oh, hey, you know, go get some sleep, but I always forget. Plus, I don't want you to leave, Witch. I like it when you hang out and say hi. I will hydrate, weird. Thank you so much. I will stretch as well. Oh. Stretch and posture check. Thank you so much. Yep. Good night, Witch. Everybody say good night to Witch. Everybody wave goodbye. Bye, Witch. Sleep well. Get some rest. A leprechaun? I respect that. Let me leave that out there. What am I filling this with? I'm filling with this with the rainbow heroes. Bye, Witch. Okay, I will let. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them fill those up first, and then I will come back with the empty box. Those guys are charging. It's fine. Good night, Witch. Bye. Good night. Okay, that should be empty by the time I get the. By the time they dump them all in there, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. I'm trying to come up with like a metric where I don't have to like worry about this. Because the robots make this so difficult, to be honest, and I don't like that, but I've got to figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Thank you so much for the raid, Witch. Rest up, get some sleep. I gotta okay. Here, I keep talking about doing more collabs. I want to do more collabs. I've got to get through this week first. I've got to get through this week and next week, and if I can get through this week and next week, then I can start doing more stuff. Because this week is going to be really busy, and next week is going to be really busy. Plus, I bought those puzzles I want to do. For those of you who don't know, I bought some like 3D puzzles that I want to build on stream. I thought that'd be kind of fun. I like that kind of stuff, so I figured I'd give that a shot. And I have one left. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Watch this. Watch how I handle this. Now I don't have one left. And I have some Power Rangers. 2 green ones, a pink one, a red one, and a yellow one. I'm missing the blue one. I don't have the whole set. There's that. I can keep the box. That's the other thing I would like to do, is I'd like to be able to store an empty box. Leave. Go away. The Chameleon Club was fun. I enjoyed that. I think it was too big though. I think there was too many people. That game is fun with a lot of people, but I think it was too many people for everybody to be able to like talk and be a part of the group. And I think if I do that, if I do something like that again, I'm gonna limit it to less people. And the reason is because I want people to like be able to chat and talk and have a good time and stuff with everybody. And I felt like during that collab, as fun as it was, and it was fun, I felt like it was just a little too hectic. So I think if I do another collab, it's going to be no more than like 6 people. At least that's my plan, but I had to figure that out. So I want to do that. I also want to, I have too many ideas and not enough time. That's the, guys, I need to be famous. Guys, when can you guys make me famous? Go on Twitter, post about me, make me famous, so that way I can just stream games. Because I have too many things I want to do. I was joking about that with my buddy today when I had a little downtime at lunch. I was like, ah, man, I just need to become famous so I can just do nothing but play games. Feel that? I know, Mask. Jay made a great I did. I was the best automaton reptile. I was the best mecha chameleon player in Minnesota at that time. My Twitter is not for the weak and based. Agreed. I think a really good way is to grab a couple of people that are invited to the Discord and let others join the normal game. I agree with that. One of the things that I want... Okay, so here's the thing. This is the way I look at it, and this is my opinion. Nobody else has to agree with this. I think that if you have the right people, collab streams are the most fun. Right? And I think that people need to like vibe together and get along well and do that sort of thing. And one of the things that I really want to do, paper spirits, is I want to be a guy who people can like invite to things and who can like make that happen, right? So I want to have really cool fun collab streams where where people are having fun and a good time and everybody's happy, and that's what I want to do. Because that was one of my main goals when I started streaming, was to try to make... Okay. I used to play games with my friends all the time. Right? All the time. And then my friends all had kids and they couldn't play games. And here I am, a bachelor, working. And I was like, God, I really miss playing games with people, right? It was a lot of fun. It was social for me and I enjoyed it. So I thought, okay, you know what I want to do? I want to stream and I want to make it sort of like, I want my streams to feel a little bit like couch co-op. For those of you who used to do that, right? You come hang out with your buddies and you play some games together. That's what I wanted to make my streams feel like. And I think having collab streams really help with that. So that's something that I am LAN party is it. So I think collab streams really facilitate that. Plus, there's a lot of people I know that I really enjoy hanging out with and spending time with. And I would like to make sure that I get to spend time with them. I'm really happy I have D&D on Sundays too, because that means I get to spend time with AK and Mask and Inky every week. And I like all three of them too, so... the only way to quickly become famous is to be crazy and do stupid stuff like drink laundry detergent. And Jay, you have too much common sense and brain. Well, but the thing is, if I drank laundry detergent, I wouldn't have brain cells anymore. See, now I'm thinking. Now I'm getting ahead of the curve. Just warps through the box. He warps through a box, but he doesn't warp through me. Okay, cool. Based. I love that. Dude, you are in the way like crazy. So yeah, my goal with my streams was to always make them sort of feel like retro console. Was to sort of always make them feel like you were hanging out with your buddies on the couch, chilling, having a good time. That was my goal with my streams since the beginning. Because that's what I missed. That's what I wanted. And I am very lucky because I think next Friday, me and actually one of my college buddies are going to play GTA 5 together. It's going to be fun. So if you own GTA 5 on a PS5, you can probably join in. What I kind of find a bit sad is that when we have computer club in our town, which teaches nowadays old people how to use computers, which isn't wrong. It started out as friends gaming together. The amount of things that started out as just friends doing something and then turned huge is all of them. I've succeeded in that vibe. That's what I want. Thank you, Budget. That makes me legitimately happy. Is your buddies hanging around, telling jokes, having a good time. The only thing is I am not PG-13 with my friends. If you've ever watched me not on stream, I am very much not PG-13. As Lily will attest to. However, I try to keep it PG-13 when I'm streaming because I know I have some young people watching me. But yeah, David, the amount of things that started out just as like, hey, we're gonna do something, friends are gonna do something, a couple of brewskis, and then it turned into like this big crazy thing is all of them. Well, I mean, heck, like GDQ, the charity event, that was... I also kind of feel bad. I mentioned GDQ. GDQ used to be awesome. Like, I remember watching that like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was like just people on a couch in a living room. Was it 5, 6 years ago? It was a while ago, and it was so fun. Everybody was like just playing games and having a good time, and now it's very corporate, and that makes me very sad. That makes me very sad. So I feel bad about that. Okay, we need one of you, two of you, one of you, one of you, one of you, two of you, one of you, two 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 of you, a you, no, you, two, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, and no. $600,000. All right, then I have to pull stuff. It is not that big. What I mean is they don't do any gaming anymore since they've grown up and you can now do online play. Yeah, well, like, I mean, listen, LAN parties have died because of internet. And like, I get it. It's just easy. Two of you? Yeah, two of you. Internet is way easier. I will say though, for you youngsters who didn't get the chance to do LAN parties, I feel so bad for you. I remember in high school going over to my buddy's house, playing Halo 2, and running cables across living rooms, having to pack up a 19-inch CRTV in the back of my car so that because I had to bring a TV over to play. Those were the days, man. You haven't lived until you've lugged a CRTV up steps to play with your friends. It was a time, dude. LAN parties were cool. I remember too in college, because I went to college for computer programming. I remember too in college, we did a big LAN party for Halo and that too. And it was like the whole floor of one of the tech buildings was doing the LAN party. And it was just crazy. It was so much fun. Halo mentioned. Respect you, Cuddy. I once went to an official gamer LAN party. What was the game? 250 people? Dude, that's wild. I played a lot of Halo back in the day. I still have my original Xbox, by the way, guys. I know where it is, too. It doesn't work. The disc tray doesn't open, but I still have it. Makes me happy. All sorts of... Oh. Do you want to know what game I miss the most? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys want a blast that you probably have never heard of? Mag. I'm gonna show you Mag. I played so much of this game. Massive action game. This is on the PS3. This was one of the first games that let you have 256 players in a game. And it was awesome. It was so fun. It was really poorly balanced, and it was just crazy. Because you would get just crazy stuff going on. I loved it, and then it died like instantly. But I loved this game. I must have put like 300-400 hours into this game. It was so fun. It was just crazy because it was, again, 256 players back in 2010 is nuts. That's cool though that they had an official like LAN party with 250 people and just a lot of games. That's awesome, Mask. I remember having an N64 and 4 controllers playing Mario Kart and GoldenEye. Those were the days. I remember that too, Budget. I remember when I was a kid and there was a festival to showcase all the different clubs in town. They had a big tent with many computers and screens with Mario Kart for people to play together. That's really cool. The best I could do is connecting my DS with my teammates on the bus. I used to play Mario Kart with my neighbor on the way to school. Core memory. Dude, that's cool, dude. That's cool, Yan. Good for you, man. Leftover Kona Certified Classic. The Mask lore. Yeah, it was sponsored by Red Bull, so Red Bull girls would come. Well, why didn't you invite me, Mask? Why didn't you invite JC Stevenson to see the Red Bull girls? Leftovers KO. Oh. I've seen people playing what I now know as WoW, and it was also my first time playing classic Mario Kart. Nice. So yeah, I miss this game. 2010, I played a lot of this game. Back to basic straight. All right, let me click there. Okay, we got that. We're good. We're good. Okay. I have to restock my shelves. So let's do that. I think they ended up having to send one kid home. He had 5 Red Bulls. Oh my God. Yeah, that would be rough, my dude. That's an expensive dolphin. I used to drink way too many energy drinks, and now I've kind of got a way healthier relationship with caffeine. Instead of drinking like 4 to 600 milligrams a day, I have like 40. And I actually like feel good. So yeah, caffeine is rough. Anybody who is it? Kicking caffeine was not fun for me. Not fun at all. Just 5? Yeah, but 13, 5 is a lot. When you think how many energy drink, I'm gonna sound like such a boomer here, but I'm kind of worried about kids, man. I love my nieces and nephews. They spend a lot of time on their iPads. Like a lot of time. And I get it. It's fun. But I gotta be honest, I'm kind of worried about it. But then to like keep them away from technology is going to hinder them so much. Because like there's going to come a day where like an iPad is what you use or a tablet is what you use. Like it's going to get to a point where like that is just your default for how you interact with the world as a tablet. Like it's going to happen. It might be a bit, but it's going to happen. I guarantee it. I don't know that keeping them away from that stuff is going to help them. So I have no idea. Was great gaming. It was. I'm glad my parents never put me on soda. That's really smart of them, yeah. I mean, hey, the boomers were the first generated with coffee. True. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. I can see the youth and their manners crumble in front of my eyes. I'm more of a coffee person. You in elementary school budget? That's wild. I was also in a cool group, 21CW, 21st Century Warfare. Battlefield Vietnam was the host game. They modded it, and it was a full server, so 64 players, 32. But a lot of them were military, former military, so we had like basic training. That's really cool, Mask. I knew some former military guys that was playing MAG too. A lot of them really get into those shooter games, which I think is good for them. I drank 1 to 2 energy drinks in my life. Based. Keep it that way, Magus. You can go to the cashier. Night, welcome in. Well, a tablet is what many restaurants... Exactly. Well, what I mean is like, it's going to get to a point where, like, a tablet is what you use to, like, if you go a place, you're not going to talk to a person. They're just going to have a tablet. Right. And I'm kind of sad about it. When I went to Japan, that's pretty much what it was in most restaurants, is you just used a tablet. And like, for me, it was great. Because I didn't speak any Japanese and it was very easy. But I gotta be honest, man. One of the things that was very weird about Japan is just nobody talked to each other, right? So I worry sometimes about like that happening over here, is people just losing the ability to interact. That kind of terrifies me, not gonna lie. It was really fun, Magus. I did a whole stream on it on YouTube. I did two streams on it because I took so many pictures. It was so much fun. Highly recommend. I am from the United States of America. I am American. I don't think I'm painfully American, but I am American. Yeah, French. Only country I went to in the last few years was England. How was England? I know a lot of military guys who played, really, Pokemon Go? That's cool. Well, I mean, Pokemon's pretty popular just in general. Proceeds to talk to a person playing games on their phone. That's what you do. Enjoy the occasional coffee. Based, David. Culture thing. He's French. Yeah, it shows because the USA has a lot of small talk culture. Was other... I know other countries don't have much of a small talk culture. My thing about it is, though, that I am very much an introvert and I don't talk to a lot of people. But I am watching people's ability to communicate crumble in real time. And it terrifies me. It terrifies me. I have no idea why your phone is auto-correcting years to year. Pretty good. Me and my twin went together and booked an Airbnb in London. Is that a trip you'd recommend to do? Because I had thought about going to Europe and I just haven't done it. Well, I haven't had time to do it or the money to do it until recently. But I still kind of want to do it. Ooh, got a hollow. I like that. I sort of wonder if it's something that I should like be aiming for or not. I will say I've got my next 2 years worth of vacations planned out because I've got a trip to the Grand Canyon next year. And my sister wants to go to Florida the year after for the family, so I've already got that stuff done, lined up. So I can't do that. Small talk is stupid. Just tell me what you want. Small talk is how you get to know people, Knight. I generally don't want a stranger talking to me to make small talk with me. The only necessary interactions, please. Yeah, gotta talk to people to make friends. Look, I can tell you how it is in detail, but I will not want to talk to you. Okay? It's up to you, Knight. Go to Europe. What countries do you want to visit? I don't know. It's just something I've thought about doing. Usually I do a bunch of research on it before I like dive into it. It's just something I wanted. Like when I went to Japan, I did research for like 6 months before I went. Right. So if I was going to go to Europe, I would do a lot of research, which is fine. I think it's smart. Yeah, of course it terrifies you. After all, as an introvert, you rely on others to start talking to you in order to be integrated into a conversation in a more natural way. Well, I see the thing about it is I can talk to people. I just don't enjoy it very often. Right? Like when I say I'm an introvert, what I mean is that I have kind of a low social battery and I'm very careful with who I spend my time with. Right? You know where to hit me, Jay? Yeah, and okay, listen guys, I want to be your wingman. I want you guys to be happy. Right? I want you guys to have good, happy, fulfilling lives. That's what I want for you. And what I'm telling you is one of the ways you do that is by having close relationships. Like, it's hard. Like, don't get me wrong. It's difficult. It's hard to do. But one of the ways you end up happy is by having close relationships. And I don't necessarily mean romantic relationships. But you need to have a community around you. Then we spent the first week mostly sightseeing in London, and the second week was mostly spent traveling to other towns and cities. That's cool. Yeah, I would recommend it. At least my experience in London was pretty good. Oh, nice. Me and my brother had planned to go to Vienna. That's really cool. Same. Japan, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Italy. More so for the wife. Is that where you want to go or where you've been, Mask? That's cool, Jay. Grand Canyon views and sunsets and sunrise would be epic. I'm happy to go. Want? I can recommend Japan. I have to sneeze 1 second. All right. I didn't want to blow your guys' ears out. I'm very excited to go. I knew one guy whose tag was Rocket Dodger Guy, was called that because he was in Afghanistan. What? Well, dude, keep that guy around. Yes, platonic friendships are very, very healthy. You're going this September? You'll have to tell me how it is. You can go hiking and take in the views. I kind of want to go to the whole area, so. As somebody from Europe, I can recommend. You recommend I go to Europe, David? I believe you. I trust David implicitly. My dog is my community. I don't have friends outside my family, but I'm fine with it, to be honest. I'm not going to tell you what to do, Yan. You can do what you want. You can live life how you want. I will never tell you how to live life. God knows I barely know how to live life. So, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Thank you, Yukati. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. As someone from Europe, I too agree with David. Okay. So apparently I need to plan a trip to Europe before I lose my ability to, like, backpack. Okay. I want to do the chameleon ones. I have a bunch of those on the shelf. All right, let's open for the day. I will show the Miku when she comes in, my influencer friend that I hire. That's not Miku. Saitama? You have Saitama? Yes, trust me, I'm very trustworthy. Also, Jay, can you tell me the number on your credit card? Super secret. The super secret one's on the back? I can do that. Let me go get it, right? I'll take a picture for you, David. I've wanted to go watch a katana swordsmith fold a sword. Do it, dude. I guarantee you that's a thing you can do. I want to do some traditional horseback archery someday. That would be very cool too. I gotta be honest, when I went to Japan, I mostly hit temples and I cannot recommend it enough. It was so beautiful. It was beyond peaceful. I loved it. I went to so many temples. If you're interested, Magus, you should go watch the VODs. I talked about it a lot. I cannot recommend Hiroshima and Itsukushima enough. Oh my god, they were gorgeous. Literally everything I wanted them to be and more. Cannot recommend it enough. Good night, Mask. Have a good one. We'll see you on Sunday if I don't see you before then. Hi. Thank you for not using one of my 6 coin machines. Thank you for not using one of my 6 coin machines. $9,000. Thank you. We would love to go to the UK land. The major of my reenactment friends live in the UK land. Well, go, dude. That's one of the bad things about gas prices is everything like that is going to get way more expensive. You know, the world shrunk because of the internet, but it's going to get broader again because you can't do anything about it. Which sucks. I'm almost certain the coin machines are just rage bait. The password for the air shield is 12345, same as my luggage. Spaceballs reference. Based. I respect it. Sorry for the wait. But be warned, some roads might be narrow and some might be steep, so you will always have to find a place at the end you can reach. I have heard that the roads in Europe can be a little bit treacherous. I've also heard that they are very much not used to driving as much as Americans. A 3-hour drive there is crazy. Whereas a 3-hour drive here is like not bad. Like I have to drive 2.5 hours one way to see my sister. Like either of them. If I ever go to Japan, I want to go to Kabuki-cho and Dotonbori. Do it, dude. Oh, the J-pop stars have come to grab my balls. The J-pop stars couldn't resist grab my balls. They had to do it. The coin machine rage is building. I am gonna like just sell them is what I'm gonna do. Because apparently they don't do anything. Like I was hoping it would alleviate the people coming up to the counter to do change. Instead, it's not doing that. So I'm not happy about it. Roads depend on where you go. Yeah, well, I would assume so. Thank you, sir. City countries are more walkable and public transit is just way better. I talked about this a little bit in another stream. The public transport in Japan is awesome, but it also kind of infuriated me as a big dumb American who loves driving everywhere. It sort of annoyed me that I had to wait for trains all the time. Good night, Mask. I think I probably missed that, but that's fine. Thank you, man. Everything is very connected, but also old towns, especially. We're not built in order for enemies to pass through. That's that's very true. Well, like also Europe. I wouldn't call it small, but Europe has a lot more history of wars than America does, especially like land wars. I sold the shiny panties girl. I love that. Thank you, man. Also, bike is great. I rode a bike in Japan. I rented one. That was a smart decision. So maybe that's something you could do in Europe too. Like you could just rent a bike. I don't know how realistic that is. I still can't believe you can just beat a sumo wrestler with Spike Club in this game. Well, you know, you technically can do that in real life too. It just will get you arrested. The thing is, from what I've heard, is that America... 12? I try to wait till they bow to read chat. Usually so segregated that the suburban areas have a long commute in order to get to their workplace every day. That is called urban sprawl. And what it is the reason that was around was from the Cold War with Russia. When we were worried about a nuclear attack, so we thought, oh, hey, here's what we'll do. We'll decentralize everything and we'll just spread everybody out. That way, if there's a big old bomb, right? Not everybody will get killed. So now you have these massive urban areas with dense centers of employment and then suburbs where it's residential and people live there. That's a leftover from that. So yeah. And like, I don't know, I guess as a guy who lives on a farm, I think having additional space is very good for you but I understand that there's some problems with it. And the trains in Japan are probably more punctual than where I'm from. You can expect a 5-minute delay. Japan's trains are basically always on time. Which is very nice. The cat is hissing at me. I have customers, cat. You're gonna have to wait. 104,000. All right, I will catch up on. Let me finish these customers, and then I will catch up on chat. Because I got like 2 more left by the looks of it. Thank you, sir. 24,000. Thank you. My very expensive drum is not selling. Fine, we'll do 180. Do that. London's train system is asked, by the way, if you ever go, or at least the ones where I was on. There are public bikes and e-scooters you can rent per app. That's something I could do. If you are ever in Germany, be prepared for delays because the train infrastructure sucks balls. Really? I thought Germany would have good infrastructure. But maybe they don't? 5-minute delay for trains, yes. This was a while ago. What is, I forgot what you said, BRB going back, have fun night. Well, yes, the US was not a thing. The earliest wars you had in the US was the Civil one, which was just 165 years ago. Well, I mean, there were wars around. There were a lot of wars in the United States before the Civil War, David. Yeah, think about it. The Civil War in America was just shy of 200 years ago. Yeah, it's very recent. German trains stressed me out. I really didn't get how those work. What about the Revolutionary War? There was a lot of wars in America before the Civil War, the Revolutionary War being one of them. There was also wars with several Native Americans, in case you were wondering. Germany, yes, but German trains, no. Why is it just trains that are bad in Germany? Here I thought German engineering was the best. I thought we Germans could be proud of our engineering. Now I am sad. I shall shed a single tear dramatically. My German accent isn't very good. I am not up and up on a lot of like war history, so I can't speak a lot to it, but it is something to be aware of. Okay, let me collect all the coins. Not most German trains infrastructure is because it is a weird mix of public and private. Really? Basically all the cons of public and all the cons. Really? That seems incredibly inefficient. Because Germany invested too early into infrastructure and now everything Germany has is way outdated in that regard. America kind of has that problem too. Like all of our infrastructure is not phenomenal and I'm not happy about it. Okay. I have to start thinking about getting rid of these now, and this is going to be stressful. It's going to be very stressful. I need to start emptying these and getting rid of them. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy... I'm going to have to do this manually. I'm going to have to, because otherwise it's just going to get screwed up by these guys. So let me do this. You're going to go to repair. You're going to go to cashier. I have to do this manually because otherwise it is just going to be off the walls, crazy banana cakes to try to get it done. The Revolutionary War was 251 years ago. Again, well, yeah, most of American history is recent compared to European history, David. What is platonic friendship? You said that like 14 minutes ago while I ate, and I don't know what that means. Platonic friendship means non-romantic friendships. So it's a friendship that you have with somebody where you are not in a romantic relationship with them. So for instance, me and Siren are platonic friends. Then just say that, you writer. That's the word for it. Right? Our relationship is purely platonic. Mine and Lily's relationship is purely platonic. American infrastructure is dog water. Like, you're preaching to the choir here, my dude. Nippon bites. I do not disagree with you by any metric, or disagree with that by any metric. It is not good. I need empty boxes so bad right now. Are you Highland? If so, can I challenge you to a duel? There can be only one. The US wants to market itself as a culture with a long history, but the matter of fact, the US is not that old. The US was officially founded 250. Yeah. Well, I think everybody wants to talk about like having a long, detailed, deep history. I don't think that's like an uncommon thing for everyone to do, David. I do feel like there is... when I was in high school, we had a German exchange student, and he was very confused with the whole, like, patriotic American stuff. And he did not understand why Americans were so patriotic, and I didn't get it at the time, but I kind of get it now. I do think Americans are a little bit overly patriotic. I have no issue loving America. I don't think things have to be perfect for you to love them. And I really, really kind of wish that a lot of Americans could admit that there's problems here, because a lot of them seem to be unable to do that. And you can't fix problems until you admit they're there. There's a lot of that. I don't care if that's the word. Stop using big words, you poem reading weirdo. Knight, I will use whatever words I want to use. No, you are right. Soccer is the only time you truly show how patriotic we are. Well, like, I'm not in any way, shape, or form, like, denigrating anyone. Like, I have no issue with patriotism. I have no issue with people being, like, happy or proud to be Americans, or any country, right? Like, be happy, be proud of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Okay, I need empty boxes, and I need them kind of badly. Okay. I cannot store these. These are going to have 50 in them a pop, aren't they? They sure are. Okay, here's what I can do. Let me do this. I know I need one of these. Let's order... Oh, wait. Let's get this moved first. Let's get these moved first. I'll figure it out there. How dare I? I dare to dare. I know a very nice old German lady who is an amazing cook. Based? Amazing cooks are awesome. I wish I was a better cook. Like, I'm not a bad cook. I just wish I was better at it. It's such a good skill to have. Oh yeah, old German ladies are amazing cooks. Actually, scratch that. Old ladies in general tend to be amazing cooks. Well, if you get people who have been cooking their entire lives, they're going to be good at it. Like, my mother's a great cook. But, you know, she's been cooking her entire life. Me, I'm not a great cook because I've only been cooking for like 15 years. I really don't want to take the hit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy one of these because I need an empty box. Please tell me. Nice. Okay, so now here's what I'll do. I'm going to empty these. I'm going to start getting rid of these out here. I don't want to waste the capsules because it's a lot of money, and you don't. If I sell the machine with capsules in it, I don't get the capsules back, and I don't gain money for it. Right? I would really like it if there was like an easier way to do this, but there really isn't. Okay, so let me sell these as well. Gotta sell these. Although I might just have to take the loss because this is going to be annoying to try to save everything. I don't dare buy another set of machines. Not yet, anyways. The mosquitoes are back. Be careful. Have you ever tried putting the coin machines outside? Can you do that? You're a genius, David. You're a genius. Okay, are these... Okay, these are full. So here's what I'm going to do with this. Store these up here. I'm going to have to do this. I am going to have to... This is going to be a pain. You know what I could do is I could just pull everything and I could just have the, and then use, yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pull all these and I'm just going to have these, I'll sell them. That'll make my life way easier. So we can do a lot of chatting now because I'm going to have to pull 150 of these each. It'll take me forever. Whoa, that's a big boy. I like that one. We get a legendary too. No wonder everybody comes to my store. I will not do all of these in one day, but I'm going to start working these away and getting rid of these machines. You like the ones with the whales? Or it's going to be a while before I do whales. Because I have got so many of these to get rid of. Got another legendary. A lot of this stuff is gonna have to just get sold. Dude, I'm getting legendaries like crazy. They are pretty cute, aren't they? I'm not gonna make a lot of money on selling these though, which kind of sucks. But it's gonna save me way more time than trying to... Dude, I've gotten so many legendaries. Well, truth be told, the machine isn't in use. Oh, he's coming out to fix it. No wonder it's in use. I can sell it. I think it's gotten good. Very cute. Hi, Jennifer. People are gonna miss 80% of legendary pull gacha machines outside. No, I don't want to. I want to do that. I'm gonna pull all these. I'm gonna get rid of the Shibas. But yeah, it is kind of crazy. I guess it's cool to know that I have broad appeal. Which is kind of nice. A solid gold crying Shiba. Like, it's kind of cool to know that you know, there's people from all over the world who are like, oh, hey, that guy's not bad. I'll listen to him. So I appreciate that, guys. Especially as I play silly little games like this. It's kind of amazing to me that anybody... It is kind of amazing to me that anybody even sort of watches me. When I started streaming, I didn't really have any expectation of like, hey, I'm gonna get an audience or anything like that, right? It's been really cool to sort of, I guess, build a community and see people who come back over and over again. So, you know, thanks guys for that. I really appreciate that. Silly? No, my man, this is no silly bit. I mean, look at this. Look at how serious this business is. The other thing too, like with me, is I'm not a, like myself, I'm not a big stream watcher. So it was sort of difficult for me to kind of figure out what I wanted to do when I don't really watch streams that much myself. It's not like, yeah, it's not like I wanted you guys to show up or anything, Baka. It's not like I wanted you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome. We're not forced to be here against our wishes. Lily, I know you are. I told you, Lily, that if you don't show up, I'm gonna beat you up. What's for supper, Lily? I would assume that you're cooking. Jay, you give us peaceful for the most part and a positive, safe place to go after a long day. Of course, people gonna watch you. I mean, part of, like, okay, like, thank you, Knight. That's a very kind compliment, and I appreciate that. That is one of the things I want to do. But the more I like, look at streaming, the more I realize that, like, crazy, chaotic things are the things that a lot of people gravitate to. And I'm many things. Crazy and chaotic are not among them. So, like, again, I didn't really have much of an expectation because of all the things I am. The thing that is most popular is not me, which is okay. Like I'm not. That's not an insult to myself in any way, shape, or form. I've never been popular, and I'm sure as hell not going to start now. But I guess it's sort of interesting to find out that the things that I enjoy are more widespread than I had imagined. Does that make sense? That makes sense? That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Right, guys? That makes sense. Okay. Part of me really just wants to pull all of these machines and get them done with. Another part of me is, you know what? Screw it. Why not? I mean, I got nothing else to do. You're making snail noodle soup? What? Okay. Is that a soup with snails in it, or is a snail noodle a type of noodle? A solid gold banana split. I love that. This one is very adorable. Chaotic is your job. You do peaceful. Lath likes turtles. Welcome in, Lath. With river snails. Where do you find river snails? And don't say the river lily. Don't say I find river snails in the river. Don't. Why can I not? Am I like full? Oh wait, no, I can't. Why can I not pull more gacha? I know you wouldn't have. I said it and I immediately regretted it, Lily. Same thing, me, baby awake, me awake, my wife sleep, leave husband no sleep with baby girl. So you're making your little girl watch me and then you're playing the Wilhelm scream to keep everybody awake. I respect that, Lay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lily, for the education. I respect that. I have enough chaos babysitting my nieces when they were younger. I choose chill with subject I find interesting. Well, that's based. Like, I guess for me too, I gravitate more to chill stuff as well. A solid gold banana capsule. I love that. I gravitate more towards things on the chill side. And the reason for that, for me, is because I do a lot of stressful stuff. And, well, so the thing for me is this is my wind down time. This is when I played games before. And playing video games was my sort of like, hey, I've got a couple hours at the end of the day to play video games. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I wanted to do. Doesn't everybody night? And that's what I am going to continue to do because I enjoy this. So there's that. No, you're listening with headphones? Ah, I don't want to be loud though, Liv. Personally, I like to join the river snails by the creek and then raise them, but if I eat them, I'll have to go back to the river. Well, I mean, enjoy that. You go ahead and enjoy the river. You find Jay's balls interesting, that everybody finds my balls interesting. Everybody loves Jay's balls. They are filled with treasure. They are shiny. Oh, darling Abigail, come live with me in an outhouse, and I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a dump in. What's the matter, Lily? What's the matter, Lily? We need to know. I mean, look at this. This is what you can find in my balls. And that. That was in my balls. Who would have thought you could find a silver banana in my... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're done. Joke's over. Joke's over. PG-13. Lily dead this TP speaking. I ate Lily. Don't eat Lily. Nothing. I'm happy for you. A holographic banana. I wanted that. Nothing. I'm happy for you that you're having fun with your balls. I am having fun with my balls. Don't you see that? These are my balls. What was in your balls? A golden banana. Cat banana. Banana cat in J. Exactly. I should maybe see a doctor about that, but I think it's normal. I bet that's pretty normal. You have no idea, Yan. Come on down to JC Stevenson's Big Ball Emporium and Warehouse. You sure got... I do have a lot of balls. A lot of people don't know this about me, but... got a lot of balls. I'm gonna get rid of these tonight. Oh, you're behind on the stream again? Welcome back, Yan. Hi, Jennifer. This is peak content right here. This is the kind of content you only get from a JC Stevenson stream right here. You don't find this sort of thing anywhere else. You only find it here. And you might think that's a good thing. It is. It's a good thing. I have to sneeze again. Okay. Oof. My internet has been horrible the last couple of days, so everything keeps loading and lagging. Lily was having lag earlier. A legendary banana split. The C stands for you can only find it here. That is true. That's a true statement. Not the doctor, the guy I buy them from says, oh, well, thank you, Knight. I appreciate that. I always appreciate people telling me that it's normal. I don't want to be weird over here with my balls. Why are you throwing frying pans at me, Lath? What did I do? You don't need to say. I know what I did. I know. You don't need to tell me. I know. I understand. The cats are not happy with me. There you go. Are you happy now? I thought your kid wasn't listening, Lath. You know I'm PG-13. I would assume your child is not 13. Don't be an irresponsible parent, Lath. I have lag in the middle of the day. My internet is best at night or morning. That is true. You have headphones on. Will you guys go to the charger and get out of here, please? Literally stop crowding me. She's 13. And she was just born. 13 days. Oh, okay. That, yeah, the PG-13 stands for 13 days old. That's what it was. Suitable for your 13-day-old baby. As I say the word balls 500 times in a row. Hey guys, it got kind of spiky. I was gonna say the other word, but not gonna do that. These will go faster because it's only 1 coin per ball. So I don't have to stop and empty it out. He's an irresponsible parent and gives my child a pokey out. Don't do that, Knight. How about 13-second-old baby? That might be a little young. Cut the umbilical cord first, yeah. Keep saying balls until you're exhausted. One day you're gonna have to stop and find out what they're offered. I will reap what I sow. You know what they say, if you sow the seeds of discontent, you must suffer the harvest. Knees hurt, how do I sleep now? Oh great, Jay, bestow me your wisdom. Aspirin. I just said Yan should have some aspirin. Sometimes you have to put the balls in your jaw in order to bite down and open them because there's that is true, David. That's a very true statement. Sometimes you must put my ball. I'm not gonna finish that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm weak. How about my 13-month-old puppy? She's not 13 yet, but in the future she's gonna get a roll. Well, there you go, Knight. That's good. Sometimes you have to put your ball. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I said, if you sow the seeds of discontent, you must suffer the harvest. You can quote me on that. I looked that up too. No one else has said that before. I'm not joking. That's a J.C. Stevenson quote. An original. That is a good question. What kind of puppy is it, Knight? I should have asked that question. We are going to make Jay say something he regrets. I regret everything. Just in general. Maybe leave the last row of 3 and put different balls on each one of them. I am going to move new machines out here. That's why I'm getting rid of these. Mila! Hi, Mila. Welcome in. Shall I create a J.C. Stevenson Winnie now and put that? Do it. Wiki. Do it. You're not good in English? You'll be fine. Hi, Mila. Welcome in. Welcome. Maybe leave the... Yeah. Oh, okay. Balls. Where she's supposed to be smart, but she's really stupid. I mean, most puppies are not geniuses. Good evening, Mila. Hi. That's not true. I regret a lot. Well, having regrets is normal. There should be a Wikipedia page for all of the J.C. Stevenson isms. I have so many great quotes. I'm getting ads because ads aren't banned in America. The cost of being in America. That's true. That's true. Is Melly making you play Valorant, Mila? You wish? Oh, you're just playing by yourself? I did not enjoy Valorant. I wish I could like it more, because a lot of people I know like it, and I just don't. Which is sad. Usually from what I know of real gachapon stores, put the coin machines right in front of the store, right outside in front of people to get the coins before they play. Maybe I'll try that. She's my duo and we're not duoing. Well, make her. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Well, at least it's not a Midsummer Night's Dream. I didn't go to a gachapon store in Japan. If I go back, I'm gonna. But I generally don't like little plastic things. They're not my favorite. So I have no desire to like collect them, but I'll probably go and get some just for the experience of it. Velvet dogs, their coats feel like velvet when you pet them. That's really cool. Oh, I did teach her to get and bring, also known as fetch, but I liked option 2, tell her to bring stuff. And she did that second trick. Nice. Enjoy your snail noodle soup, Lily. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, Lily. Everybody say goodbye to LilyPad97, best artist on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Bye, Lily. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'm gonna spend so long pulling these. A holographic skull. Bye, Lily. By the way, guys, if you don't follow LilyPad, he is a frog VTuber, and he is a phenomenal artist. And I'm not even joking about that. Literally one of the best artists I've ever seen. I am technically gambling, that is true. But Jay, little plastic things are great. Lego models, toy guns. It's just not my thing, right? I just don't like that. Like, I'm not judging anybody. It's just, I guess I'm old enough that I remember toys being metal, and I miss that. I want metal toys again. Sub to him on YouTube, petition for Lily to stream on YouTube. I don't know if his computer can take that. He has kind of an older PC. So I genuinely don't know if he can do that. I lurk now because sleep will keep you in the background while I pull and empty out your... I almost read that out loud. Yeah, that's really funny. Good night, yeah, get some rest. Thanks for that. Oh man, that makes me laugh. I like the old metal Tonka trucks as a kid. Well, like all the old die-cast cars, all the old figurines used to be metal too. Right? Like, used to have little army guys, and they were all made of metal, and they used to have trucks, and it was all metal. Then you'd have tractors and stuff like that. I remember everything being metal, and I like it that way. Bring back metal toys. I want to get a legendary chromatic or prismatic is what I want to get. I probably could like lower the price of these and focus on one machine like I do, but swapping back and forth is actually not going too bad here. Legendary what? So there's rarity and then there is material. I have a new robot. How much is he? 720? I can buy him. Repair, refill, cashier. Okay, well, I am just gonna put him on refill. Let me purchase him. And I'll put him up as after I empty this machine, because I gotta repair it. I had Metal Tonka, I missed him. I do too. Is there an auto gambler who gambles for you? No, I am the auto gambler. Prismatic Evolution Pokemon card packs mentioned. I was wondering if I could figure out, I play a lot of like, Pokemon, the trading card game, the mobile one. I play a lot of that, and I was kind of wondering if I could find a way to play that on stream, because it's actually kind of fun. You're the only gambler? I am the only gambler here. The robot ran out of battery. This is gonna take so long. I might not do all of these tonight. I might do another day in the store. I could do this off stream too, if I have some free time, but I've been dedicating most of my free time. I am a baller, that's true. But I've been dedicating most of my free time to GTA 5, because again, I want to do that new heist with my friends, and I've got to earn like $17 million. What are you doing? What are you doing? You stop right there. You fill nothing. You fill nothing. Why would you do that? I did not assign you to do that. Don't smirk at me. Stay. Bad robot. I think I had something worth like 200,000 at some point in time. So close to the end yet so far? I know. It's like, it's just, I used to play Pokemon TCG in live, so I had a really good custom deck. Then my phone said no cards for you and wouldn't let me open the game. That's rough. I've got a couple of good decks. I'm working on getting a better electric deck in the mobile trading card game. I think the rarest thing I have right now is that one drum. Yeah, if I could make the robots pull for me, that would help. I think they've talked about adding something like that. They've also talked about adding a job for collecting coins so that you don't have to do it. It's a Gundam! Yeah, I have Gundams. I really love that I have robots right in front of me. I'm gonna have the shelves full forever. It's gonna be great. I'm not gonna have to pull for like 4 days. It would be cool if you could pull more than 5 at a time, but I kind of get why you can't. I just don't... I could just sell them and be done with it, but I don't want to waste the spheres because I need stuff to stock the shelves, and it's just money. I don't want to throw it away, so I'm going to continue to do this. What did you just say? My headphones fell off? I said it's a Gundam. Plus, everybody likes to gamble, right? Everybody likes gambling. Only 7 more to go. Only another... It's actually only been like 10 minutes. It just feels longer because you're just watching this go back and forth. She's fascinated. Is Faith your dog, Knight? Spheres? The frick is a sphere? Ah, balls. Technically speaking, a sphere is a 3D circle, of which these are. Also, I'm gaining levels, which is kind of weird. A little bit weird. I'm heading off to sleep. It's 9 p.m. because I'm tired from the fight. Get some rest, Lathe. Sleep well, dude. Welcome to my time zone, by the way. Perfect angle. I love this angle. This is the best angle in the game. Oh my god, look at that. Look at, you see that, guys? Look at how crazy that is. I've been to North Dakota. Get some walleye, Lath. You'll like it. BRB making something? Make something. Faith is your dog? Awesome. I'm getting there. So the thing is, too, I could also pull them faster, but I don't get these bonuses from it. So here, I'll show you. Right, so I can do this. I can open them, right? But I don't get the machine bonuses from opening them. Right, so that's way faster, but I don't get these bonuses. And I want the bonuses. Pills, they're so good! They're so good, they're the best. You're the best, the best. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I got robot boobs in my face. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about my robot having a bosom. I'm sure that's a lot of people's like dream, but for me it is not. I don't know how to feel about this. The paws too are also very weird to me. I don't know how to feel about that. So we have that. We have that going for me. We have another tie in the poll. Oh my god. Do I have to flip a coin again? This is what you shall do. You shall vote and break the tie. What's tied? I know it's this is what you shall do, but what's the other one? I'm too busy doing fancy polls, so I can't check. This is what you shall do is Walt Whitman. I like Walt Whitman. He's a good poet. Woo! Chromatic. Shiny idol? Tell the truth. Okay, that's Emily Dickinson. That's a good poem too. Those are both very good poems. So if you guys are in here and don't know, I read a poem at the end of every stream. It's in the poll. You guys can vote. Pick the one I read. I like poetry. You should also like poetry. Poetry is good for the soul. You're the best around. I'm assuming you said you meant best and not breast, because we were talking about bosoms from the robot. You're the best arounds. I respect that. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Lath is gonna have walleye tomorrow. If you guys have never had walleye is very good fish. Highly recommend. Although you can kind of only get it in the Midwest. So yeah, there's that. So you're gonna have to come to Minnesota or North Dakota to get it, but you know, it's worth the trip, supposedly. This is peak content, by the way, guys. You don't get this stuff anywhere else. Actually, this is actually... there's a lot of people who do content like this because it's like gambling. I mean, you are getting a lot of big-chested Gundams and anime girl items. I mean, yeah. It is kind of kooky, isn't it? I can't pull all those. So let's go over here and we'll pull the last 5 here. They won't repair that, which is fine. I'll pull the last 5 here. They won't repair that. I like Alaskan Pollock or Grouper. Pollock is good. I've never had Grouper. Or, yeah, I've never had that. I generally like fish. I need to eat more fish, to be honest. I eat too much red meat. I'm American. The thing. Kind of hard to avoid it. Red meat is pretty delicious, not gonna lie. This is a perfect shot. I'm so glad this is here. Opening up idle women in the small of my robot girl's back. I respect that. Who wouldn't want to do that? That's like peak content. That's worth 1,000 subscribers on Twitch right now. Your friend call? What do they call you, David? Please tell me they call you David. I can call you David. I respect that. I'll call you David. I'm gonna pull from this one first so they line up there. I don't know what they call me. I don't have friends. You have friends. It's a joke. I gathered that when you were saying it. It's a good joke. Maybe tuna fish sandwich. Tuna fish is good. The problem is that I usually like tuna with mayo, and then that kind of defeats the purpose of having fish. If you just slather mayonnaise all over it. A legendary idol. You know what they say, right? No, I don't. I don't listen to other people. This is taking forever, and I'm here for it. You guys are gonna suffer through this with me. You can't tune a fish, but you can tune a piano. Oh. But what if I wanna tune a fish? What about one of those singing bass fish? Can you tune that? Does that count as tuning a fish? See, now we're asking the philosophical questions. This is where we get into the deep. This is the deep content moment here, guys. This is the rabbit hole we go down in a JC Stevenson stream. If you thought it was going to be a normal stream, no. We always get philosophical here. If you can't tune a fish, what about a singing fish? Really makes you think. What if the fish has a radio? That's true. What if it's like a shark that eats a radio? Perfect angle. Never been a better angle in the history of video games. We're gonna auto pull these. You're tuning the music box inside the fish, but not the fish itself. What if the fish ate a radio? What if it's a shark that ate a radio? Then it's tuning something inside the fish. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you see? Getting difficult. Thanks for that, Budget. I appreciate the insight. God knows we need more insight on this channel. I roll pretty poorly for insight checks, not gonna lie. Yes, but it would tune the radio, not the fish itself. Well, are we all not just radios? We're not just radios. That was a bad one. Now we're scratch that. We're gonna delete that. I'm gonna cut that from the VOD. What if the robot fish that doubles as a radio? That's true. What if it's a robot fish? A robot fish, that's a good question, because now it's a fish and a robot, and they're one thing. Budget's asking the real questions here. I'm gonna have so much crap to put on the shelves, it's not even gonna be funny. It's gonna be a little funny. It's not gonna be that funny. But you could technically flow an electrical current through a fish and then make an electrical current through it and use that fish as a keyboard if I'm not mistaken. I believe that is called torturing animals, and I can't condone that. I like the robot fish idea better. We're almost done now, guys. We're hitting the end game here. That took 40 minutes to clear this out. 40 minutes. I made you all suffer it. You ever said the fish had to be alive? I guess technically? That's fair. Electrical eels are just jamming all the time. It's a good question. Okay, I'm not going to replace these. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I finished this. These glowy machines are all going to go out there eventually, right? Because I'm going to get rid of all these, and then I'm going to get rid of all these too, right? But I'm going to do it like 2 or 3 rows at a time so I don't have to do that. But I need to get rid of these so I can start moving these outside. So my next 2 rows are going to be these 2. My next 2 rows are going to be these 2, so I can get these outside ASAP and start having outside again. And then I'm going to go back and replace these, and that's going to be the plan. Now I need to order. That was a massive... I have a lot of feathers. That was a massive undertaking. We're gonna get all these guys on a sign to refill. You can go refill too, by the way. And then I need to stock shelves, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then again, people made a ram makes the movement of the fish in a tank. If it's in a video, so technically fish could maybe be a... I mean, it could be? We're asking questions that are way too deep for 9:30 at night. That's really what the matter is here. Is these questions are just beyond the 9:30 at night after a long day of work mind. I think we need to recognize that. And give ourselves a little bit of slack here. That's what we need to do. So I'm gonna say this conversation is closed. We have obviously found the answers to the universe. It has been solved. All the riddles have been laid before us. I want 70K for you. Don't like it, don't buy it. You cats are just so hungry. Hey, it's 4:20. Go to bed, dude. I appreciate you hanging out, but get some sleep, my man. Or do you work night shifts? 10:30? You must be Eastern time budget. I'm Central time. $4:30 a.m. now? Well, good morning, David. I will say based staying up to watch Siren. I respect that. This is probably going to be like my most expensive set of shelves ever with how many pulls I did on stuff. Like nothing I'm putting up here is going to be less than like 10,000. I want 35 for you. You're legendary. Don't like it, don't buy it. I just fed you two. Are you English, David? Nah, I'm just jobless. Ah. That's rough, dude. Well, chill out, relax. Got some good background music. Can watch me put figures on shelves. And click 3 buttons in a row all the time. The same 3 buttons over and over again. I always like it when I get to ones I have already put up there so I don't actually have to set a price. I want 28 for you. You're chromatic, you're rare. Dude, if I sell half these shelves, I'm gonna have like 5 million yen. It's gonna be crazy. I want 22 for you. You're chromatic. Literally everything I've put on the shelves is going to be expensive. I love that. Okay. Can I repair you? Can you be repaired? Thank you. Can I repair you? Thank you. Thank you. And you? Thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. You're going to be cashier. You are going to be a full-time repairer. You are going to stock. You are going to stock. And you are going to stock. Okay, that's good. Hungry cats, they're very hungry. All right. Okay. I can finally end the day now. Okay. Jeez, that was rough. But it's done. This is a battle of perseverance, of sheer willpower. That cat is phasing through that wall. I respect that. I wish I could phase through walls. We'll call that cat Kitty Pride with the way it's walking through walls. Okay, I think everything is done. But I think we can just... Actually, I want to back up here. I want to have 3 machines up front, 2 in the back. All right. We can do another day, then we'll probably end stream. Oh, I need to do this. I bought so many of those things in the front We'll do these. Why not? Renovate. I like the brick walls. I like the gamer flooring, so I think I'm gonna keep those. Put you there. Another day, another dollar. Am I right, guys? Heck yeah. Welcome in, lady person. Let me check a thing real quick. Ah, interesting. Effecto, hi Effecto, how's it going? I'm gonna check something again real quick while I'm doing this. Would like to look up a thing, look up something. Okay, we have that. Okay, well, you're gonna have to go do refill. Hi! The star pupil is here. 26K. Thank you very much. Guys, do you think I'd look good with a white fedora like that? Thank you so much for not using any of the multiple machines I have to make change. Instead, coming up here and making all of my paying customers wait for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for making me make change for you as opposed to using one of the machines. No, I ate the cookies. I actually didn't eat it last night. I ate it for breakfast. It was very good. You had cabbage and beans again? Nice. Hold on, my mouse pad is crooked. I am doing well. How is the potato? Sounds like a good bowl. Exactly. 12K for the monk. I'm gathering the mental strength to clean the dinner table of random stuff it has. That takes a lot of mental fortitude. Is there anything I can do for you, Effecto? Can I cheer you on in any way? Do you need some sort of pep talk? He's been a good boy. I'm happy to hear it. Ooh, we sold the chromatic Chiba. You need aggressive motivation? You're gonna get in there, Effecto. And you're gonna clean that table off. And you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna do it angry. You know why you're gonna do it angry? Because you're mad about it. There's nothing you can do but get so mad that you clean that table. You're gonna crush that mess. You're gonna rip it. You're gonna tear it. And you're gonna make a mess of that mess. I went a little Macho Man Randy Savage there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Do you feel motivated now? Do I need to put bury the light on? Nah, that was perfect. I'm glad. I'm glad it worked. Thank you. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna show that table who's boss, because you're the boss. I gotta carry the phone to the table. I believe in you, Effecto. I believe. I have faith. Aggressive faith. Thank you for the exact change, ma'am. In the tube top. Thank Thank you for exact change, sir. Sir, in not the tube top. Thank you for not wearing a tube top, sir. 32K for the cat girl. 12K for the schoolboy. 16.5 for the monk. Three, 6, 5, 0, 0. Thank you, ma'am. The star pupil is back. Thank you. Not old man disco girl outfit allowed in the store? No. Oh, we sold the chromatic chick. Exact change. Thank you. That table, it means nothing to you because you are much stronger than it, and cleaning that table is just child's play for a macho man like you. Canonically, Effecto is oats. I assumed Effecto was a girl and I got scolded for it because reasons. So Effecto is canonically oats, just so you're aware. With a girly mug, a manly bowl of oats with a girly mug. Now snap into a Slim Jim. Not sponsored yet. Guys, should I take a Slim Jim sponsorship? Is that what I should do? Exact change from the lady in the tracksuit. Have a wonderful day. Star Pupil is back. A macho, manly bowl of oats. A man escaped sponsor? Like, I don't know if I would ever take sponsors. If it's something I don't use, I don't know that I would, like, ever be comfortable shilling it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I'd ever be comfortable, like, hey, you guys should buy Manscaped. I don't buy Manscaped. I'm not going to send you proof of that because that'll get me canceled on Twitter, but just take my word for it. It's better than being sponsored by BetterHelp. Yeah, that's the one I should take as BetterHelp sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cone. It's Cone. It's got the juice. Oh my God. Thank you, sir. You don't know, David. Don't. No. Bad David. Oh my Lord. You are a rich man. Thank you very much. For 8. Dude bought half the things I had on the shelves. I respect that. I didn't have to collect any of my coins today. I'm sitting dang near at 4 million bucks or 4 million. You like corn with peppers? I like just straight corn, man. I'm old fashioned that way. Put it on the company card, my good man. Yes. This is a business expense, good sir. Do you get used a lot? Not much. That's okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, so I'm gonna buy these. Do it. Yes. Do it. I'm gonna put you. Okay. I want these in this spot so I keep track of everything. Because that's where it should be, because that makes me happy when everything makes sense. So you're gonna go there. Right where you should be. And you are the stick figures. I want to throw you out here so I don't lose the empty box. I want to grab you. Nope, I want to put you in there. Okay, so now I don't have any of those on the shelf, so I can clear these out. The blobfish really, it does. I'm fighting hard against, I didn't realize there was a cactus here. Well, don't punch the cactus. You do not want to punch cactuses. They hurt. They punch back. If you individually click, it goes faster. I should get an auto clicker for this game, but I don't have one. Because I'm silly. I'm just a silly little guy. Want to gently caress it instead? Yeah, I would recommend not doing that either, but yeah, you can go for it. Do your thing. Perfect. Okay. So here's the thing. These are going to go outside. I want these outside. I want the big glowy machines outside. I'm going to leave that out there just in case I need it. Okay, then I need to order 3 more of these. Cactuses are OP. They're a cactus will beat you in a boxing match, and they won't throw a single punch. It's genuinely not fair. Not gonna lie. I want to get these set up. These are gonna be my my aquatic friends, my ocean pals. And I'm gonna throw this box out into the street as well because I might need it. I don't want them to pick it up and throw it away. They took the ocean friends, which is fine. We feed the cats quick. There we go. I'm a good store owner. I take care of the cats. That's me. I'm a good guy. I don't actually need to take anything out of these because I'm going to keep these machines, but I am going to have it now, and I want to keep it. Okay, that can get dumped. You can get moved out here. I also want like the fancy expensive ones outside, because if people want to not be in the store, then they have to spend a lot of money as opposed to cheap ones. Okay. Now I've got to do ordering. So let's do ordering. I haven't enough feathers. I'll pull one forged in time. This is going to be so expensive. Where is... You can get to refilling as well, my guy. Okay, I need to do shelves then. So I'm going to do shelves. I just fed you. I'm going to have the fattest cats in Tokyo here. I have a lot of those. A fat cat is a sign of happiness. Yeah, but it's not healthy for them. Although I guess phasing through walls probably does cost them a lot of lot of calories, I would assume. You are going to be 18K. You're legendary. You're worth more. I knew I would have just a crazy amount of stuff for the shelves. I'm still not under 10K on stuff yet. I love that. Got a lot of those. I'm gonna have to buy more supplies too, because those ones outside are gonna take a lot to refill. And wealth matter. On a bit of sad news, one of the neighbor's cats was very lethargic and kept drooling. I think it might have eaten something, but I think it could be fever due to cold or infection. I called the neighbor and explained it to them. They were nice and told me they were going to take it to the vet tomorrow. That is good news. Hopefully they will take it to the vet. That is good. Okay, can I repair all you guys now? I like that robot's winking at me. Makes me feel weird. Makes me feel weird. That's good that they're taking it seriously. I like that. All right, you can get thrown away. Was the cat irritable and had trouble drinking water? That's a good question too. Nope, he drank the chicken broth I made him too, and he ate well. Just slept a lot, overly lethargic. It might be too that if he ate and drank, he's probably fine. Usually if a cat is very sick, he was changing teeth too, so that makes it could be. If they eat and drink, they're usually in decent shape. It's when they stop eating and drinking that you really run the risk of there being a big problem. That's what I've noticed with animals anyways. Okay, I think the day is done. I could technically, well, I need more of those, I guess. I forget to stock that. Might have forgot to stock that. Forgot to pull one of those. Now I've got to get rid of that thing. Hey, Gotti. Okay, so I need to get rid of that box too for feathers, but I can do that in a little bit. All right, guys. I might call it. It's 10. I have to be up tomorrow to work. So I will end the day here, and then we will do the morning stuff, and then I will call stream and read the poem. It looks like the tie got broken. It did. Okay, so let's get my luck up real quick. My phase cat. Where's the black cat at? Came out of the store. I respect that. Thank you, Budget, for hanging out. Thank you guys all for hanging out. I really appreciate that. All right, we have a lot of Gundams, so let's sell those. All right. That should be everything I need to do. Let me save. We'll delete the old ones. Do a double save. Okay. Siren, you're still hanging out? Well, thank you. Guys, check out Siren if you haven't. If you're new. Most of you probably know who she is. She's substantially more popular than I am. Take another packing break. I respect that. But please, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Siren, for the raid. Really fun hanging out with you guys. Okay. Let me exit this. Let me go desktop. Delete these. I don't need those anymore. 11 votes. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys making your opinions known. This is what you shall do. Okay, that's by Walt Whitman. Had it verified. More of a quote than a poem, I guess. I've heard the legends of Siren. You know, you might not realize this, but she is. She is. The name is not a misnomer, so to speak. I don't want a free account. Okay. I guess this is more of a quote than a poem. And I, having read through it, I don't disagree with that. But we will read through it anyways. So this is what you shall do by Walt Whitman. This is what you shall do. Love the earth and sun and the animals. Despise riches. Give alms to everyone that asks. Stand up for the stupid and crazy. Devote your income and labors to others. Hate tyrants. Argue not concerning God. Have patience and indulgence towards the people. Take off your hat to nothing known or unknown, or to any man or number of men. Go freely with powerful, uneducated persons, and with the young, and with the mothers of families. Read these leaves in the open air, every season of every year of your life. Re-examine all that you have been told, at school, at church, or in any book. Dismiss whatever insults your own soul, and your very flesh shall be a great poem, and have the richest fluency not only in its words, but in the silent lines of its lips and face, and between the lashes of your eyes, and in every motion and joint of your body. This is what you shall do by Walt Whitman. Just in time, Night, welcome back. Late night quotes that make you think. Exactly. Or early morning for you, David. Having read through and listened to this one multiple times, I can agree that this is probably more of a quote than a poem. That being said, I really like this one. I think that it is a very good list of things that you toss a coin to your poet. Oh, chat of plenty? Oh, chat of plenty. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Maybe I'll start accepting gifts and donations and stuff when I get monetized on YouTube. But for right now, I'm good, guys. Don't worry about tossing a coin to me. I guess for the thing that I really like about this one is this part right here. Re-examine all you have been told at church, at school, at church, in any book, and dismiss whatever insults your own soul. I like that. I think that if you are a good moral person, if something insults your soul, if something feels wrong to you, it should be dismissed. I don't care how many people believe in it. I don't care how many people love it. I don't care how many people who believe in it. If it insults your soul, I think you should get rid of it. It's something that I have been trying to do more and more as I've gotten older, is to find peace in myself, and this is a good way to do it. I like how everybody's throwing pennies at me as if that wouldn't hurt, like, really bad. But I respect it. Thank you very much. Why do I have to be like an asshole every time you guys are nice to me? I need to get over this self-deprecating humor of mine. I need to get over it. Thank you guys very much. Please do not give me uranium. That will get me on a list tonight. So, but thank you for the offer. All right, everybody. I cannot raid out. I would like to be able to. I'm not going to raid out on Twitch. I only have Melly in chat. And as much as I would love to raid out with Melly, one person is not enough. So, but we will. How am I doing on YouTube? Let me check. Let me check my YouTube analytics. I don't want to put that there yet, just in case. 927. It was 191 something yesterday. So we're going up by about 10 to 20 hours a day. I'll be there shortly. A couple of months, I'll be able to raid out. I'm excited about it. I want to be able to raid out to people. So we're gonna have that. That being said, I am off tomorrow. I don't know. I might try to stream. I don't know if I will be able to or not. I am very busy the rest of this week. If not, I will be back on Friday, and I'm going to be doing GTA 5, and I'm literally just going to be grinding out money and listening to the radio. So, my buddy might be there. He might not. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to be grinding out money, listening to the radio. There will be no VOD of that. Because it's going to have copyrighted music everywhere, but that's okay. So if you want to hang out and chill and watch me do crime, that will be on Friday. Thank you, Yukari. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Proceeds to do Batman Donald Trump in present. Go for it, Knight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Siren, for the raid. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for voting. I really appreciate your viewership. It means a lot. It is a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Good night, Budget, Knight, Yukari, David, Siren, Budget. I think I meant Effecto. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on Friday. If not tomorrow, I will see you on Friday. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. As always, I am Jay, and you are adorable. Thank you, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you later. Bye.